One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Lacey. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Quickly to the tight end.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Daniels. Smashes through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
That's caught. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
The Mountaineers will have it first and 10. To throw, it's Lacey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Snagged in the middle. It's Newton. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. catch in the middle. It's Newton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He might want another play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Pulls it in. It's Newton. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Ball's in the deep ball. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Finding an escape route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Finds his man. It's Jones. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lacey. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ash. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down after missing a field goal attempt earlier in the game. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback making adjustments. In the red area, it's Ash. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
West Virginia.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got a man. It's Hicks. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Line gets set, 1st down. Corners are going to bail. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fierce the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Kansas State 10. West Virginia 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. A strike downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The run from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. With the catch, it's Ash. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. 1st drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Corner's going to give them room. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 45. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Pulls and fires complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Here comes the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Lacey. It's complete to the right. He's into the end zone. It is good, and now it's a 2-possession game, a 9-point lead here in the fourth.
Kansas City, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Kansas State pushing the pace. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. He's got it. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Wildcats! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock.
Timeout, West Virginia.
The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. To the air, it's Lacey. Pulls it in, it's Sparks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Looking to pass, it's Lacey. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Gets it out fast. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.